Hello masters, so let me show you my new scene color palette tool. It's a tool blueprint for managing, creating and generating the color palette, what you can apply in a whole your scene if you use the material parameter collection from that, or you can create your palette textures and use it for material instances, you name it. So let's jump into it. We have three different methods how we can work with them. So I have the manual one, I have the texture based, and I have the generator. So if I use the manual one, it's based on the color pickers. So I can select manually the color and create my own combination. And you can see it's applied by the material parameter collections to all material instances. So as you can see, we have these color combinations. And once you're happy with this, I have also one for the landscape. Once you're happy with this, you can save the palette, or you can also, before that, you can reverse the color combination. Here you can write the name of the palette and save directory. So once I save it, you can see here I have a few presets, but once I save it, it creates new for my palettes and save the asset. You can use the color picker for any picture from internet or your Photoshop file or something, you name it. Yeah. Okay, so that's the manual one. Then I have the image one. And so you have to switch here, the texture. And as you can see here, now this palette is based on this image. So if I want to go back a bit and I want to use my saved palette, I just apply the texture. In here you can find 50 different color palettes, so you can easily try which is matching the best for your game or your environment, your animation project, you name it. So that's simple as that. And if you use any image from internet which is using 5 stripes, I will show you in a moment how to do it. So you can also upload your own image. You don't have to use the palette or your own generated palettes. Okay, so I downloaded this picture from Pinterest. Let's just create the screenshot of these 5 stripes. I will save it. Okay, I just saved the image, so I can close it. And I can upload, let's say up here, I can import the image. You know, the image, the snapshot looks like this, only the 5 stripes. So now I can take the snapshot and put it here, and I get it applied on my scene. Okay, so that's the second way how to work with the scene color palette. You can inverse the order, and you can set the index between 0 and 4, because we have 5 colors, of the landscape. It's the 6th material, but I'm always trying to use the one of the 5 color, but you can choose, because it's a huge, plane, so you can choose what color fits the best for your project. If you snap the picture a bit, offset it, you can change the offset up here, so you can really find your color. Okay, so that's the second one. And the third one is the generator. So if I switch to generator, I have many traditional ways how to generate the colors, and now you can do it inside of Unreal. So basically, you can select your main color, which is here, and then you have 5 different harmony styles what you want to generate from that color. So monochromatic, anaglow, split complementary, triadic, and complementary. Okay, so when I choose this one, I just change the input color and it's generating for me the palette. In here, you see the colors of the palette. And yeah, so I love this one, okay? And I can save generated palette, and you can see it's appear just here. If you don't want to apply on run to the scene, you can just switch off this toggle. And when I'm changing the color palette, you can see it's just creating the colors up here. So for now, just apply it to the scene. Okay, so, and you can see I'm creating the color variations based on the harmony style. And we have also the generate random harmony. So I'm just clicking and it's automatically generating so many different color palettes. And you can switch if you want to randomize only the color and also the harmony. So let's say I love, it's changing also the harmony style and the color. Let's say I love the complementary harmonies. So I will switch only to random colors and generate random colors. And now I'm, okay, let's this one. I'm happy, so I can save generated palette and it appears up here. So later on, I can use it on an image texture and I can apply it up here, and I can also switch the order how I'm applying this to the material parameter collection. Okay, so if I log into generator again, you can also change the name of the color palette and change the directories when you want to save the texture image. Here you can control, because it's generating in HSV, so you can control the step of adding the difference in harmonies and also the step in saturation and vibrance. So you can really manually change your own harmony systems. Yeah, and that's basically it. So if you upload it into the level, and maybe you will see the black level sometimes, you can check the update and it will color whole your scene. All the objects, what you see here, are based on the MPC, material parameter collections. You can find it in support, materials, MPC. So basically you just drag and drop this one into your scene. And as you can see, we have color A, B, C, D, E, and the landscape. So these are the vector 4 of the whole color palette colors. Okay, so the logic is based on this one, and all the materials in this scene are just this simple materials. I can show you how you can work with that. So you just drag and drop the MPC up here. Then you can select what color you want to use, let's say the B, and then you can drag and drop it into the base color, but it's vector 4, so we have to put mask. So let's right click and mask RGB. Okay, and now we can use it up here. So that's how you can just use the MPC in any kind of your material in a level. If you just want to reduce the colors to the 5 main palette colors, you will use this one. Or there is second variation, and that's the material instances. You can find them here. So we have material instance, and it's all based on one master material, this one, and it has also the material function, which is helping you to select the colors in the material instance. Okay, you can find this function up here. That's my function of selecting colors, and basically what it does, I have my color 1, and here is the color index. So I can set it from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's selecting the colors from the MPC, what we just generated. Okay, so you can just change the colors based on the material parameter collection. Yeah, the color here, it's a bit tricky. The color here is not real in the preview, but when I switch here we applied all the material instances. As you can see, the color is not changing. And when I just change the colors up here, and I will use the generator, you can see the instances here are changing. Okay, so just the preview here is not changing. It's a bit fakey. But yeah, that's it. That's A, B, C, D, E color from the color palette. Okay, let's switch back to texture. Maybe we can use some as you can see here, it's 50 different textures, so you can just really fast apply the colors. And I have to say I really love the complementary style. And yeah, that's it. So we, in this blueprint, it's like the manager and the generator. You can control the textures manually, the color palettes manually by color picker, or you can use the images. You can also save the images, and you can also use the well-known color generators based on the 5 different harmony styles. Yeah, you can find it on Fab really soon. Cheers, guys.